Hi friends, good morning. In this video we will see about or I will explain array. What is array? Basically we can say array is the list of the same type of integer or same type of data. Basically array provides us to store the same type of data. It means if we have lots of data, first we have to write what is array. So right here we can say in Java array is the list of same type of data variable, that is int, string and etc. It means array list is the like a data structure which provide to store same type of data in a one array. Let's take a condition. We have the marks of 5 students. It's mean Akash, 50, Ram, 70 and others 90, Rajat 95 marks and Rani scored 92 marks. We have this list and we have to store in the Java. So we can store this all data of all our students in one array list. If we want to store all the data without using array, then how can we store? First we need to make a variable Akash, int Akash is equal to 50 and int Ram is equal to 70 and as it is. So this is the very complicated things to store the data. So for simplify, for compress or reduce all the code, Java used. So let's store the data. First this data, and we have to store all the information of this list by using array. First we need to see how to declare a array or how how looks like its structure. So this is the basic structure of array. This is your array and we can see array allows to store the data in 1D array, one dimensional. If you want to add 50 in this, 70, 70, 90, 92, 92 and 20, 40 and 60. We can store in this form. Array basically looks like, in the inside looks like this type. So how we can declare, we can declare a array? For declaring an array we have two methods. We have two methods. First one, method 1. Method 1, declare array. For declaring a array we need to write basically type. First we need to write type and list name, and new, and again type, and here is your size. Basically size says length of the array, length of the array. For storing this list we need to 1 2 3 4 5. So we need a array which length is 5. So first, this is the integer type. We can store, we have to store this value, and this value is an int type. So must be your type must be int, and your students and again new, and again your type int, and put here length, size, and size is your 1 2 3 4 5. Now we have to store the data. So first, this is your student 1, this is your 2, this is your student 3, this is your student 4, this is your student 5. So we need to store your student 1. But in the array, if we want to add, let's make your array box. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is your student's array, and its length is equal to 6. Its length is equal to 5. But this box has index, this box also has index, this box also has index, and this box also has index. In the Java, basically the array list first box has index 0 and 1 2 3 4 and so far. So we need to store your student 1 value to this box. So we need to write its student's index, this box index. So we need to store Akash marks to this index 0 index. So we need to write a student's name, where at index 0, and write its value 50. And now again student at index, we need to run a score at index 1, and its score is 70, and a student 2 is your 90, a student 3 is equal to a score 95, a student 4 is your 92. This is your method 1 to create a array or store the data in the array. this score, this students points to the Akash, and this student points to the Ram, and this student index 2 points to the others, and a student at index 3 points to the Rajat, and a student 4 points to the Ram. We have scored all the list in the form of array using array, and now move to the method 2. Here your method 2. So method 2 basically array declaration is, so write here type and your list name. Here your list name, with this box, and your this, and put here with comma all the data. We can store all type of data inside this, but we need to clarify your data type. So we need to store integer data types. So we need to write int students first. We need to store 50 and 70, 90, 95 and 92. Completed. This is the method 2. How we can access the array list data. For iterating on the this students array, we need loop to iterate. For let's familiar with a function or method which gives its length. If we want his length, so we need to write a students dot length, and we write this. It gives its value 1 2 3 4 5 5. Okay. If we want to iterate of this array, so how we can iterate? For using loop, we can iterate on this array. So write a loop initialize with 0, because we have seen your array index started with 0, so we need to initialize with 0. Your iterator need to initialize with 0, so we will initialize iterator with 0, and the termination condition. It means we have seen here, if we create a array which length is 5, and here your index 0, and here your index 1, and here 2 and 3 and 4. It means if array length 1 2 3 4 5, then your last index number is 4. It means less than 4 less than is equal to 5. So we need to stop automation condition I less than whom this function. It means a students dot length. In every step we will increase one by one. And print all the data. We need to write your array name, with his index, which is I. When we write this code, write this whole code, and your output is first is 0, second the second line 70, 90, 95 and 92. These are the example of the array. I hope this is very useful to you to understand a building concept about array. So after that we will see some question about array list, and using array list we will solve some question. So thank you, and move to the your question practice. Let's see some practice question base of array. So your question number 1, taking an array as input to the user and print all the array elements. It means we have to create a array with some length, and we have to take all the data of an array from to the user, and after taking data from the user we have to print all the element which is present on the array. So let's make your file number 1, which is a question 1 with extension Java, because we will write Java code. So after that, public class question 1, and after declaring a class we need to write function public static void main string arguments. So what was the first step? First step, you can say in the question says taking an array as input to the user. Your first step should be taking or creating a array. So how we can create an array? For creating an array, we have to declare or confirm first its array type. An array type should be array int, and again declare giving array type, you need to write array name. So array is equal to new int, and we will give the length of array. So we want to create a array length 5. We have created array, and next step is to take the data of a array to the user. So first we need to iterate all the index. You can say this array has index 1 to index 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. We need to iterate all whole index. So we need to write a loop, and we know how to iterate with whole array. So int iterator initialize with 0 and I less than is equal to array dot length and I plus plus. It gives array dot length gives his length, which is 5. So we need to store the data. A store array at index I is equal to se dot next int. We have taken user int. It's give error because we have not creating object sc. So for we know that how to take input to the user. For taking input to the user, we have to declare, or we will use your scanner class. A scanner sc is equal to new scanner new scanner system dot in. And now we have access to use a scanner class, so we are tagging input to the user. And again, your next step should be print all the array element. So again we will copy this code because we have to iterate on the whole array. Control V, but we have not, in that point we have not to take input, we have to print your array element. So system dot out dot print ln array basically I is equal to plus array I index. Here is some error because it's syntax error. Now we will print or run this code. If we will run this code, open your terminal and write java question1 dot java. Here we need to give array information, array data. First I am giving 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50. Here you can see all information of data printed. At the index of 0, your value is 10. At the index of 1, 20. At the index of 2, 30. And at the index of 3 is 40. And at index of 4 is 50. So move to the next question. And next question says, find the maximum and minimum number is an array of integer. It means we have an array, we have given an array and find maximum number and minimum number. So create one more file, question2.java, and write your function void main string arguments. In the question number 1, this step will be same in the question number 2 because we have to take input, array input to the user. So copy that part and paste to the over this file. So control V. We have completed your taking process. We need to identify your minimum and maximum. So declare a int I min is equal to math dot integer sorry integer dot max value. This gives you maximum value which is present on the number list, and int maximum integer dot minimum value. It gives the minimum value because we want to in this maximum value we have to maximum value, and in that point we have to minimum value. So we need to a higher Again we will create a loop for initialize with 0, iterator initialize with 0, and I less than is equal to array dot length, and I will increase step 1 with 1. And in this loop we have to compare your minimum value and maximum value. If array at index I is greater than to maximum, then your maximum is equal to array I. If we give attention to here, if your maximum is less than of array index I, then your maximum is equal to array I. It means if maximum is less than array of this, then maximum value change to this in every step. And again, if we will compare minimum value, if array at index I is less than is equal to minimum, less than is equal to minimum, less than is equal to minimum, then your minimum is equal to array at index I. And now we will print the value of minimum and maximum. System.out.println maximum plus max minimum value minimum. Now we will run this code. Open your terminal and write here question number 2, and give your array. First is your 12, 23, 45, 1 and 0. Here you can see your minimum value is 0 and your maximum value is 45. Again we will run this code and check your answer. I am giving you 23, 67, 999 and minus 999 and 78. Here you can see your maximum value is 999 and your minimum value is minus 999. And move to your third question. And third question says as your first question, because we have taken a array integer array, and in the third question we are taking to the user a string array. So take an array of the names as input the user and print them on a screen. So create a file question3.java and write public static void main string arguments and create a array, a string array, a string str new string and array length is equal to 5. Again run create a loop, initialize with 0 and to the till I less than is equal to dot array dot length and increase 1 by 1 I plus plus, and we will use a scanner class array at index I is equal to sc dot next int No, we will taking a string value. So next, here you need to write str because your array list name is str. We have not created an object of sc, so we need to use a scanner class. The scanner is equal to new scanner system.in. Here your not array, your str string array. Now we will print. Again we will write a loop for int I initialize with 0 till I less than is equal to str dot length and increment 1 by 1 and print ln name1 name plus of I is equal to str at the index of I. Run this code, open your terminal and run question 3 where problem. Delete all the terminal and open new terminal and run not declared. It's giving some error because it's terminal error. Again open a new terminal and run question number 3 and give name tag Raj, Ram, Ranjan, Akash. Here you can see all the str array name printed tag Raj, name Ranjan and Akash at the index 0 1 2 3 4. So thank you for watching this video. For more useful video, like, share and subscribe. Thank you. Have a good day.